we're here with all the people who came from the city bus.
So we're leaving the bus behind and making our way to Europe from the Americas. But in order to do this, we needed to find safe passage across the Atlantic Ocean. The best way to do that was to leave from New York City and head across the Atlantic on the world's last ocean liner, which would take us to Southampton in Europe. So with such a large body of water to cross, it has to be quite an impressive ship, and it certainly is. So this is the Queen Mary 2.
We are on.
We are on.
We are just looking for the stairs now.
Cammy wanted her bag off so fast, I couldn't even get the camera out quick enough.
Yep.
Okay.
We're in.
10 seconds later.
How are you doing?
Good. Life is good. This is more luxurious than the night bus, I tell you that.
Yes.
So I can handle this. I can handle this for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are just settling down, and then Chris had already got a piece of cake.
I'm officially settled.
Yes.
I don't know how you cut that, but I'm done. I'm settled.
Okay. Goodbye, New York. 嗱，呢個就係我所講嘅室外游泳池啦。有一個游泳池啊，其實兩個游泳池，再加上3個 hot tub， 係熱水池嚟嘅。
Enjoying?
I don't know.
You gotta get all the way in.
Yeah.
Nice. The hot tub will feel a lot better after.
Yeah. Come and join me.
Oh, look, you got company. There you go. So you're not alone. Excellent. Nice warm day. Actually, quite pleasant. So we've been dipping in the pool. And we weren't alone. Right now we are, but there was other people here as well enjoying the pool. Folks are out here sitting on the deck. Beautiful sunny day. Cammy's view from the hot tub. Lots of people.
So are you wondering how big this ship is? Let's take a look. This is us on deck 8. Can you see Cammy? We fast forwarded this clip so you didn't have to watch 2 minutes of us walking down the corridor. That's how long it took us to go from one end to the other of the ship. The ship is not only large, but it's also very impressive. Let's take a look, starting with the main lobby. Keep in mind, the ship's all done up for the Christmas holidays. This is the pre-Christmas sailing, after all. Let's take a look at the main dining hall. This is a very elegant and impressive section of the ship. Here you can have formal dining. This is sit-down dining with multiple course meals, all served to you, of course. And they have the option of joining larger groups. So if you're here as a solo traveler or just a couple, or even a small group of like a family, you can join a larger group. I think it's up to 8 individuals. And then you can dine with other passengers and get to meet other people who are also traveling across the Atlantic. This is a great way to mingle and have a good evening in a formal setting.
呢個呢就係室內游泳池啦，喺冬天都會開放嘅。而家係朝頭早啦，所以都有啲人喺度用緊啦。咁亦都有2個 hot tub 啦，咁有暖水嘅，所以都唔係好怕凍。側邊都有好多凳可以俾大家坐啦。跟住喺遠處咧就有乒乓波台，有人喺度打緊乒乓波，所以其實喺隻船上面都有好多唔同嘅活動。
There are many lounges around the ship, but this would be the one I would consider to be the main lounge. It often has live music that you can enjoy. The Queen's Room is definitely the main dancing hall. This is a great place to come for formal dance nights. They also have theme nights here as well, like Roaring Twenties and red and gold type themes. So you can really dress up, really fancy, and come out and have a great time. The ship also has its own live music bar called G32. So tucked away at the very back of the ship, but it's quite a pleasant environment if you want to have an evening of live music and some spirits to go with that. The Royal Court is the location you come to see live performances, live music and shows. This is really the entertainment center of the ship as far as live performances. This lower deck seating area is a personal favorite. You can sit here and watch the ocean go by. You're only a couple meters above ocean level here, and you can really see the water splashing and moving past the ship. Illuminations is the ship's planetarium and lecture hall. It's an interesting place to visit, as there's not too many ships on the open ocean that have planetariums. And the lectures can be quite fascinating as well. The Queen Mary 2 also boasts the largest library at sea, and it is definitely a sight to be seen. It's very elegant as well, and a great place to just escape and read a book or just relax and look out the windows in a nice quiet environment. But if you're looking for something more energetic and want to get the adrenaline going, there's a gym on board so you can burn off that extra steam. And of course, last but not least, there's the view. It can speak for itself. We have a king-size bed, basically, and a couple of nightstands, a little bit of a sitting area here, just over here. We have a little office chair here, and TV stand right there, that we do use. And then with a bunch of storage, you know, for backpacks and shirts and stuff like that. And in here, lights are off, turn that on, that's me. This is the washroom with sink and all the fixings, and a shower to boot.
So,
This room has no window.
no window, yes, that's true. It's an interior cabin room,
Yeah.
which suits us just fine. We just sleep here, essentially.
Yeah, because most of your activities will be outside.
Yeah, and we change our clothes and off we go again. So we don't spend a lot of time here. So basically, that said, I guess a few things that we wanted to mention, besides the fact that the room is quite comfortable. This is very
But
luxurious.
it includes transport,
Yeah.
accommodation, and food.
And food. And the food is buffet. Like it's basically all you can eat for
Yeah,
7 days.
But you can choose to dine in as well.
Yep, there is dine in. So there's food options for you. Very convenient. Both casual and formal available.
Yeah.
So there's lots of flexibility there in the food department. You're not going to go hungry on this cruise. And then
we even stock up food.
yeah, here we are. Let's begin. Let's see if I can open this and film at the same time. So we have a little fridge here, and we've stocked up. Those didn't come with the two desserts are definitely something we found down at the King's Court and brought up, and that's perfectly fine. You're allowed to bring food up and snack away. Food is not an issue. You'll have endless supply of food. There's room service, even complimentary room service. And I'll close this up, but I'll just mention the bottle here is not something we brought. That is a complimentary champagne, I think it is, or bubbly of some sort, for being here. And so that's complimentary. The food's complimentary. So there's a lot to feast on the food department. There's a lot to drink here. They do sell lots of drink plans and things like that. Again, we just stuck to the basic plan. We kept everything as basic as we can to keep our costs down. So we didn't do any upgrades at all. We didn't even choose our room. We just let them choose which room it was.
Yes.
And so as a result, we ended up with this one, which was just fine. It's great room.
And
We didn't
subscribe to the Wi-Fi plan.
no Wi-Fi plan, no meal, no drink upgrade plans. They had those, but we didn't feel the need. So this room has a kettle, so we were just boiling our water, and we get the tea down here at the. They have them down at the King's Court. You can just pick it up, bring it up to your room. They give you a few to start. So there's no shortage there as far as that. So you can make tea as often as you want. And then as far as water, they have water at the King's Court. And we would just grab a glass, bring it up.
And the gym room too. The
Gym room has water. So there's water. There's a fountain down there. So there was no real need. You may want something more. The beverage thing will show you. There's about four items to choose from, plus your water, hot and cold water.
Apple juice,
Lemonade, grapefruit.
cranberry,
This grape?
orange juice,
Orange juice, yes.
and a cranberry.
Yeah, so it's pretty basic, but you're here for 7 and 8 days, like 8 days. Really, it's more than enough. Yeah. So we didn't feel the need to upgrade at all in anything. The basic is, in our opinion, is quite luxurious. So
There are a lot of inclusive activities too.
Yes.
Like there are a lot of free shows and movies every night.
Yeah.
And the gym is free.
The gym, the swimming pools, the
Hot tub.
walking on the deck. There's a big round you could run if you want to get some running in. If you don't feel so athletic, you can always go down to the King's Court and eat. There's lounges. There's a whole slew of different places in the ship that you can relax.
And every day you will receive a program like this.
Yeah.
It will highlight all the program according to the schedule.
Yeah,
So you can, according to your own interest, you can join.
Yeah.
Like they have fitness class, they have like bridge class.
There's a lot going on here.
on. So
you can see just looking at the timestamps here, like the different times for events. There's dozens and dozens of events every day. So there's no need to have, in our opinion, no need for internet. You'll be too busy to use it.
Yeah.
So just take a break from the internet. So we opted out of the internet plans and just enjoyed going all these events. Really, this is the most luxurious and possibly from our research, the least expensive way to cross the ocean. In theory, flying might be less expensive, but I'm not certain because we are getting 7 days of all you can eat and accommodations and basically a resort style here.
Yes.
And we're paying $200 a day. That includes our transit. So crossing the ocean. If we flew, I'm sure the two of us would easily pay over $1,000 just on the flight. And then we have 7 days of something that we have to pay for. So it's a matter of having the time to do it, but it's definitely very relaxed, and it's a wonderful way of crossing an ocean. It's pretty carefree, like compared to trying to charter a sailboat or trying to get on a cargo ship. I think you're going to spend less and enjoy more. So we recommend this format. The only thing that we found that could be less expensive would be a repositioning cruise ship, but those are only at certain times of years in certain directions. So the scheduling is such that if we want to go from North America to Europe, we have to wait till spring to do that. And then in the opposite direction, back to North America, would be in the fall. So we wanted to get to Europe in the fall/winter. So we wanted to go the wrong way, essentially, compared to where all the cruise ships were repositioning. So that meant that it wasn't even an option for us, unless we wanted to wait till spring, which meant 4 months of winter in Canada. So we were kind of sold on, hey, what else is there? And this is definitely a really strong, positive opportunity to cross. So we opted for this. So yes, we're budget travelers. But when all the factors were weighed in, luxury cruise line was the budget way, and it actually wasn't all that expensive. This particular sailing is pre-Christmas, and that also drives down the costs. So we timed it to catch one of the least expensive crossings for the year as well. So pre-Christmas, little tip there if you want to save a few dollars. So yeah.
One last quick budget travel tip. There's a free laundromat on board the ship. There's actually 3 of them. Highly recommend taking advantage of this. And no trip would be complete without at least one late night room service request.
It is 1 in the morning right now, and this just showed up. Oh my goodness. Complimentary room service. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Oh yeah, and we're having a complimentary champagne. Yay! Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
Back to reality for us.
And 8 and 4 wheelchair facilities in zones 7 and 3.
The adventure continues, this time on a new continent.